spelled it for W-E, a cute accent, revolver. It was used originally by helpers on the plantation house, in the plantation houses. They would go to the markets with their ordinary duet, shabby duets, because that's what they wore. A lot of them wore it every day. And even in Roseau, I don't know about Paybush and the other villages, but maybe you remember people wearing the duet. Do you? Yes? And some people would wear it every day. So they have different types of, not different types of duet, but you'll have a shabby duet. You go to the garden, you'll have a better one. You will go to the market, you have a good one for church on Sundays. That's how it was. So this one, they used to use at the home. But because we don't wear it every day, we are going to keep it alive. And this is what I mean by value. You cannot place a price on the head tie. The value is just it's invaluable. Yes. Okay. And do you think we should keep it alive?
Yes.
You think so? Why? What?
It represents a Creole
It
people.
does. Yes.
Creole way.
Yes. Anything else? And just yes.
Traveled on generations.
Exactly. Very. Oh, Papa, you're a good man. Very good response. It is giving respect to the people who created it. As this young lady said, it is of our culture. This is our traditional culture. And this other lady says, the young lady says, what did you say again? It goes down generations. And that is important because a country without a history, they're like slaves. But when you have a history, you are free. Yeah? You can free to practice. Now, if you look up Google at any point in time, Google is very good for, they have negative aspects, but they also have very good aspects. If you look at Google and just look up traditional dress of Scotland, traditional dress of Japan, and look and see. And these people have had them for centuries, and they don't change. We in Dominica seem to feel that everything modern is better, but it is not. So I am depending on you, young ladies, to carry on the history and the culture of Dominica. That is why I have chosen Pebush, because Pebush is one of the cultural seats in Dominica. And this is why you know Miss Rosalind Paul. Right. So she has done a lot. So this is why I chose Pebush, because I am going to depend on you, because I'm not going to live forever, but I'm going to depend on you to carry on this information to the next generation so it doesn't get lost. Yes? Agreed? All right, let's go. So we have folded the madras square. Yeah? Now, normally this head tie should be tied on the head by you yourself. Because when you tie it on your head, you can feel whether it's tight enough or slack enough. Because remember, they didn't have pins in those days to be using. So you need to learn to tie it by yourself. And it takes a lot of practice. Don't think I just tied it once and I got it. Especially with my type of hair. Every time I tied it, it would fall, it would slip. And I said, oh my God, I'll never learn to tie those things. But you have to persevere. You have to continue and practice. And practice makes perfect. Practice makes permanent. Okay? So, you put the headpiece. Can you see? Right down just above the eyebrows. And you bring it together. Everybody can see? Okay. So you see when it's there. Now, something else. When you go and put add-ons in your hair, very difficult to tie. But if you have your hair as they are now, maybe you can put those little things a little lower, then you'll be able to tie it. Yeah? Okay. So when you know independence come in, ask your mommy to, fix the hair for you. Right. So we put one over, and if you're doing it yourself, you would need to put it in your mouth. because there's nobody to hold it for you. Yeah? Alright. Then you fold it up like this and you try to make it neat. You feel. That is one thing with your hands, you will feel. You hold it tight. Mhm. You will feel how it should be. And if you feel that it's too long, all you have to do is to crumple it up. The madras tells you what it wants you to do, you know. You have to be aware. It can tell you. You get the basic stuff, and then you bring it across. See, nice. And you bring it across, and you put it inside. You tuck it in. And then you have this piece here, and that is your tete revolver. And of course, you see how the back is nice? Pretty? Right. And you put it up like this, you fix it well. Don't just tie it and leave it, you know. Fix it up and make sure it looks nice on your face. So that is the tete revolver. There we are. What's the name?
Tete revolver.
Excellent. You want us still with them? Or take a... Okay, okay. So you're going to try it now? Would you like to try it on your head now? All right. She'll hold on to it still so you can see what it looks like. And what you should be able to, oh, do you, are there squares? Some of them are not squares. Okay. So, right. Miss, you going to tie it on your head? Okay. So first of all, hold your mattress up and fold it as I showed you. You have to take the apex, one apex here, and bring it into the... Not right down. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to do it on my head for you all to see. And it's nice if you can put your head, a little bun at the back of your head. The other one. Okay, so everybody has it like this?
Yes.
No, you have to stretch your hand, turn it like this, bring it around. Yes, but you have to. Very good. No, no. Okay. Yes, you did it. Wonderful. Okay. So you see this? Everybody hold it over their thing. Just hold it like this. Then. Over your there. Yes. And gather it up at the back. Yes. Very good. Nice, nice. You see this? When you reach November, take it out. Then put it in the everyone. Right. It was supposed to no. It's supposed to be there. Okay? No, the tricky part, we get into that. Okay, so we look at the back, we fold it, and then we take the edge here We take that edge and we bring it over, put it in our mouth. Mhm. Right, and then pass it in front and back. There too. And bring it underneath. Yeah. And then you pull that one up. Now, if I had a mirror, I would see if I'm looking okay. More to the front. More to the front. Bring it more to the front. Yes. Well, yes, that's it then. Okay. That is it. Yes, yes, yes. When you practice. And this is not bad either. This is not bad either. Hold it over your eyebrow. Hold it. Hold this in front. Turn front and over. There you are, my darling. Wow. Yes. Now yours doesn't have to look like hers, you know. Yours is to see your face. Very good. So that is the tete revolver. Try and you can get it more to the front. We should. Okay. Here. Try with this one. So this is our tete revolver. Yes, wonderful, wonderful. You don't have one? Come. It's too short? Okay. Come. Okay, so this is what you do. So hold it like this. Put your hand over there. No, but you have to turn it because you want this piece to come to your head. Yes. Okay. Has to be next to your head. Come and see. Can you hold it? So we have it like this. You'll comb your hair down now when you're going to, and you take this piece and it goes right up. Hold it down on your phone. And you hold it. Tighten it on your head, yeah? And then you neaten it up at your back. This is where when you do it yourself, you can feel it. And then you bring it around. No, this way, right? You see it? You're looking pretty already. Okay, you can take down your hand and you bring it over and under. And then something about the madras. Don't start it too stiff and don't have it too floppy because your revolver will not stay up. So it has to be medium start. That will be a nice little project for you, you know. To learn to start it, put it to dry, iron it. Look at her. They look so cute. So cute, man. You see yourself? You sure you look nice? All right. Beautiful. And each is different, and each will be the reflection of yourself. But you know that you just have one piece here, and this is tucked in. Yeah? Okay. We're going to do another one. The other one we're going to do is called the test. K K A S E. Test K. No, the thing about the Ted Cassie, everybody, listen to me. It's very important that you listen for this particular one. Everybody, have your attention? Okay. People think that the Ted Cassie, every headpiece is a Ted Cassie. Every headpiece is not a Ted Cassie. The Ted Cassie is a particular head tie. You see, like I tied the Ted revolver? Then there is the Ted Cassie. Then the flat one that the girls from when they go to Miss Wob do it, they wear a flat one on their head. That one is called in Dominica. A lady from Point Michel told me in Dominica it was called the tete piche because it has one point, and once you tie it, you should not remove it. It cannot be removed because it is starched. So that particular head tie is called the tetale or the tete piche. Then the other one I'm going to type for you now is the tete casse. And you will see the difference, yeah? Okay. Now, when you buy a madras at Astafans or Dupinis, right, and particularly at Astafans where it is in a packet, it's in a package, the the stiffness is fine for one day. It's fine. But once you wash it, you have to starch it. And don't hang it up in the sun to dry. It will just eat away all the color. So we are going to the Ted Casse. It is the same way you fold it. Same way. Yes? Same way you fold it. Somebody wants to try? And again, you put it on the brow. And you fold it up. You bring it around. You fold it up. You stretch it. All right. Then you take that same piece from the tete revolver and you turn it around same way. This is tight enough? Good. Same way. And you take it there. But with this one, what you try to do is to get all the points together. Not the point, the selvage, the end. Yeah? Together, you bring it. And you see what's happening here already? It's buffing up. You see this here? Mm-hmm. You sure you see it? Or you just telling me yes, miss? All right. And then you bring it over. Bring it over. And now you have your little end is exposed. And that is the difference with the tete casse and the tete revolve. You bring it up. And you play with it. You play with it so that you stretch it. So you get that piece. And if you want, you can put a little pin. And you open the front. There. This is your text card. So, open. You, you, you know, if you're busy, you hurrying up, and you don't have time to tie it again, just put a little pin in front there. Right, so you have this here. And of course, you neaten it up, eh? Don't go to church or anywhere with all these little threads hanging. You take a scissors and you cut it. And this is your set. So I don't want to hear anybody saying Ted Catholic for every single head tie we have. No. We have the Ted Cassie, we have the Tetri. Good. And then this is your Ted Cassie. And it's very African. Very, very African. So be proud of it. And remember that we are learning to do it so we can pass on to the next generation. Who said that? One with glasses. So we can pass it. Can you imagine your grandchildren would not know about that? I mean, you're not thinking of grandchildren, no. But not even children. So far less for grandchildren. But can you imagine if there came a time when Dominica didn't have this anymore? Wouldn't that be sad? And this is why we talk about value. You cannot quantify it. You cannot say this is worth something. It's invaluable. And it tells the history of Dominica. So this is why I am appealing to you young people to learn to tie it and to pass on that information for me. Yeah? Okay. So this is the Mhm. Are we going to try it? All right. And when you will tie yours on your head, you will put it to suit your face, but everything suits your face. Yes, you all have pretty little faces. Everything suits your face. Yes, so put on your forehead. Remember the shorter part fits onto your head. Right, very good. Over the eyebrows and up a little bit, not to the nape of your neck, but no, no. The it goes down and back. Back up. Bring it up. No, the back. Bring it up. Yes, bring it up over. Right, right. Okay. Yes. Bring it up. Bring your back up a bit. Good attempt. Let's go. Yes, yes. Um, no, what happened to? No, you have to. Where's the piece for her mouth? This one. Okay. No, it goes across. It goes across and then to her mouth. No, no. You see, you hold it so. You take this piece and over, and this is what makes it tight. This piece here now, you hold it up to the edge. Oh, the edge. And that is where you will get the bush. Then you bring it over. You have to play with it. Yes. And then there. Ooh, you're not getting much now. Yeah, it's short. So this one goes and underneath, but you're supposed to pull it out. Yes. Put it right underneath and pull it out. And if you cannot, you just get a little pin and pin it. And then you bring this up. You bring this up. That's a good attempt, but you need to look at her. Look at her. So you have to bring it out. Yeah, how come you have two of those? One comes down. So one stands up so, one comes down, and then you fix this like this. Yes, yes, and you fix it back. Yeah, that is fine. It doesn't have to stand to order. But the thing about it, this is not very well starched. So when it's yes, but yes. And I wanted to remember something for the Ted Cassidy because this is how I remember my mother telling me the difference between the Ted Cassidy and the Ted Revolver. For the Ted Cassidy, she always used to tell me like this. She explained to me and she said the Ted Cassidy like this. So you see, she has one on top and one at the bottom, and that is the Ted Cassidy. Yeah, yeah, that looks okay. Y'all doing good. Y'all doing good. Let me help you with this one. Ah, you see, that shorter part must be to your head. Okay? Tired? It has to go to your head. The shorter part always fits on your head. So hold it there. You gather it up. You take the right, bring it over, hold it tight. And turn. In front and underneath. Right. So you put this to stand up. You put the little one coming out here, and then you pop up this. Yeah, there we are. So, unless you let it. Don't put them in your head.
You're supposed to take the A down, right? Walk.
Good. Yes, that is really so cute. Beautiful. Put it to stand up. Put this one in the stand up. Put this down. And then you have your feet coming up on the side. That is wonderful. Look at the camera. Come, let me help you here. This is fine. Just bring that out of it. Yeah. Oh, but yours is long.
It's too long,
Yours is oblong. Let's see what we can do with this. This is oblong. We can always try, eh? Hold it over your eyebrows. Hold it, hold it. And you put your flat a little lower down, yeah? And you're going to tie your head. Hold it. And this is a pretty magic. Because it is an oblong, we might get it to be a little bit different. But it's coming out very nice. This will go up. This comes down. One goes up, one goes down. And there we are. So you have your settled revolver. Yeah? Takashi, excuse me. Ooh, la 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 la. That, and I'm good. It's good that you corrected me because it means you have learned. Excellent. Excellent. And you notice that everyone is different. And this is our individuality coming out. So don't worry, except you just think, make sure you have your one come out, one up, and the goofy part on the side. And you're fine. And I'm just going to, well, it's been recorded, so you're going to have to look at it again with the teacher. But I'm just going to show you another style very quickly. And yeah, I'm going to show you something that is quite popular, and it's with these three peaks. Very popular. Okay. So you always need newspaper. So don't throw away your newspaper if you have children in your class. So we turn it like this. The newspaper. And you roll it up. Roll it up, roll it up, roll it up. And then you put it like this to make it tidy and nice. You bend the paper to make it tidy and nice. There we are. So let's use this one. There was a pin somewhere. What is the color petticoat that we use for the work the year? Haha, I'm very glad to hear that. White. And any other colored petticoat used with the work duet is not the national dress. Yes? Any other color petticoat is not the national dress. So when you go away and you're going to the university and you're going to work abroad, whatever, you need to be aware of that. What happens is that I was reading an article this morning to just diverse a bit. And it says that we are losing our critical thinking. Teachers have agreed? We are losing our critical thinking because there is so much information on the internet. And we feel that everything can do, anything will do, and anything will not do. If somebody is stealing, you going to steal too? Exactly. So this is where you use your initiative and your critical thinking. If I go and steal, It is not right. By any church you go to, it is not right. You may end up in jail. Depending on what you steal, you may be in jail for the longest time. Your parents are without you, your siblings are without you. You don't just follow fashion, and this is what we are doing in Dominica now. We are just following fashion. They may say, "Oh, your time has passed. You're an old person," but no, we have to maintain our individuality. And if you think something is wrong, you don't do it. You exert self confidence and self restraint. You don't do it if you know it's wrong. How can you want to do it? You're going to embarrass your parents? You're going to end up in jail? What happens? Who's going to look after your mother? You're depriving yourself of a life that you could have had. Right? So always remember, know what is right from wrong and keep on the right path. The same thing with the work do yet. Everybody wants to change the color petticoat. People want to do the sometimes the seamstresses, or well, I suppose they do what they are asked to do. But then the seamstresses should learn so that they can tell, they can educate and say, well, this, if you were in it for 3rd of November, you can put on a colored petticoat. It's a white petticoat you have to wear at least the 3rd of November. When you're wearing ordinary Creole clothes, like if I was wearing this and I wanted to wear a petticoat, I could put on any petticoat I want because I'm not in the national dress. But once you're in the national dress and you're presenting your island, you're an ambassador to your island, then you need to do it correctly. I know all of the gold colored jewelry, gold colored. I'm not telling you gold is expensive now, but gold colored. And I particularly asked my friend to lend me this so I can show you. Gold colored. And it's not, and sometimes the simplest things are better than a lot. Some people, oh, put on how many things. No, that is just overdoing it. So, let's get back to our head tie. We are going to tie the one with the three. And when, okay, I'm going to see that. So you fold it in half, you fold the madras in half, and you put your paper. You can also measure it to know the circumference of your head. And you put it in the middle. Bring it so. Right. Now take a piece of paper for me, please, and crumple it. Yeah, take one of those and make a ball for me, please. Now you will put one pin here to keep the band. One um, straight pin. And the one I'm doing is what we normally wear for our jeep shimmy. Jeep. Okay, put it like this. Bring it over. Yes, a little bigger. Add another piece. Wonderful. Thank you. So you put it under. You wrap this around. Get it around. Pull it up. And then you bring it up. One so. You need to fold it as well because this will be too long. Just go very easily. Roll it around. I will leave out one piece. This one you fold. And you bring it up again. Crossover. You fold it nicely. Eh? I'm doing it kind of fast so that the time, because the time is going. Then you bring it over and then you tie it in front. There we are. And this is where you fold it. I like leaving it open. I find folding, I don't like folding too much. But you can open it. Yeah. And this one comes up. And you can just pin it. Can I have a pin, please? Just neaten it up, eh? Thank you. Can I have another one? Wonderful. And when it is starched, it will stand up. And this here, stand up for the little ones. It's beautiful. Okay? So this will be your three. I call them leaves. Twafai. The twafai. Let me have another pin, please. Are you looking? You sure? Yes. Give me another one. Thank you. Oops, there are two. There are two. I've never known it as a cabbage. I know some people do call it the cabbage, but I have never known it to be a cabbage growing up in Roseau. I mean the one in the middle. It does look like a cabbage. You could say that. But what about the peaks? I suppose these are the leaves, but I've never known it as a cabbage. I just know it as three peaks. Not so, Alison. When we were growing up, three peaks. As far as Mrs. Cordero is concerned, there are three peaks. So I've never known it as a cabbage. There we are. And this is very popular with the Jeep. The Jeep. No, if you just want two, I remember many years ago, Mrs. Cordero had a band with the Wesley High School. And all she did was the two. And when they were coming down that road, man, everybody in the Jeep with just two. And apparently she stayed up till the early hours of the morning doing every single headpiece. And I remember my home was in Cork Street. I remember looking out, and seeing. So she folded this piece underneath, and all you saw were the two leaves coming out, and it was just so beautiful. In Dominica, I don't know them having a meaning. In Martinique, they had meanings because when those who wore the jeep, the jeep was a form of attraction. It was a sensual outfit, and they wore it like that. So it told a story. I am free. I am whatever. But in my research, I never found that in Dominica. Never. So there we are. And you can vary it if you just want one peep, just twist it up and hide it somewhere, you know. So this is the main thing. Let me see you again. She's looking good with everything. Thank you. All right. Any questions? You look good. Yeah. Yes. So for the duet, what again? What we wear for the duet? The yes, the white petticoat. What else for the headpiece? For the headpiece for the duet. We did it. The first one we did was what? The, f- the first headpiece we did. The which one? The revolver. Yes. The second one was the tete. Kasi, very good. And the third one is the Ted Piche, but we cannot tie it now because it takes too long to do. We cannot tie it now. It will be there for another session. Petticoat is white. What jewelry? Gold colored jewelry. Okay? And your hair is either put in a bun at the back or you do three plaits. A little one there. We used to put it on this just above the ear. We used to comb the hair in like three and then the two sides or in two and then you have the two sides you put it on the headpiece, yes, especially the one that you have there. You put a little plait and you just pin it inside. Can you see? You just make a little plait and you pin it inside, yes. So this is it. All right. Wow, this has been really nice. I'm happy to meet you and hope we see you again in town at some point. Yeah. All right.
So let's give Miss Burton a big round of applause. We are so happy to have her here in studio down at Paybush. What an informative and educational session. Do you agree, students? Nice.
On behalf of the Pebush Primary School, we would like to say a big thank you for teaching us how to make these krill hats. We thank you.
Thank you so much.
On behalf of MO News.
Wow, this is the very first time that I have received flowers. Wonderful, thank you.
So this is my appreciation to you, Miss Burton, for coming here. All the flowers came from my mother's garden. Yes. So thank you so much for coming.
Primary School of Pebush. I would like to give you a copy of my book. I wrote two books for children. So those of you who would like to buy some, they are sold at the pen shop because I think you need more than one in your library. So they're sold at the pen shop or at Jolly's website. So this is the warp duet. I'm going to give it to Miss. So this is the one with the warp duet. You find everything in it. And this is the one with the jeep. And it's written in story form. One is a girl preparing for the Journée Creole, and the other is doing the. She's coming from the States. She's coming from New Jersey, and she and her mother are preparing the jeep to come to go to Heritage Day. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you learn from it and that you're going to carry on our cultural tradition to the next generation. You are the next generation. Okay? So thank you so very much. I love my flowers.
We'll put it into good use. Thank you.
Yes, I hope so. Thank you for having me.
Once again, on behalf of MO News, we say a big thank you to Miss Burton and her team, whoever transported you. Thank you so much. And we want to wish you safe journeys back to Roseau and all the best for the independence season. All right.